Hi, Dr. Alex here, and welcome to yet another video in the sporadic series detailing or uncovering the mysteries of Rumble, the potential alternative to YouTube, which is taking tiny incremental steps to being a more practical and usable alternative to YouTube. So my latest discovery, which came in parallel with one I've just published about Rumble actually paying their content providers, is I've discovered that Rumble have clarified their licensing options when you use various features. Now, I use clarified in air quotes here because it's not as if they went out of their way to show people what they were doing. It's just I happened to stumble upon something they've added to one page which has clarified one aspect of their licensing. So it's still unclear from documentation, as far as I know, how you actually specify the licensing to be a certain way for this particular feature. But the one I'm talking about is the YouTube sync. So when you sync with YouTube, it doesn't say which licensing option you're going for. Now, there are several. The first licensing option gives Rumble complete control of all your licensing, and they're allowed to license it out to all other content providers they then feed their videos out to, which includes YouTube. I believe also Vimeo and other ones that they feed to. The second option is all providers except for YouTube, which might be a sensible one for the one I'm about to talk to you about, but they haven't used it. Thirdly is Rumble only, so they'll only put the content you put up on Rumble and won't feed it out to any other content providers. And finally, there's personal use, which is basically it's just for you to use and send to your friends, I assume. And there's no advertising, I think, associated with that one at all. Now, the thing that was mysterious was on the YouTube channel sync option, which you can set up, and I've shown you in a previous video how to do that, it didn't make it clear what licensing option videos being taken from YouTube and put onto Rumble would come under. Now, it would make sense not to have it feeding back to YouTube again, but there was nothing to tell you that that was happening. You could potentially set up a sync to YouTube and have Rumble, if they chose the wrong type of licensing, pump those videos back at YouTube again. So you end up with two copies of the video on YouTube, one of which was licensed to Rumble. Anyway, you can kind of get the licensing chaos and nightmare that could ensue if they hadn't set it up correctly. Now, they've added something to one page. So if from the first page you go into, which is the account overview, you scroll down until you can see YouTube channel sync, go into YouTube channel sync, you'll find, if you've already set up a YouTube channel sync, the details of the sync right there. It's a shame you can't edit more of these settings under here. For example, I'd like to set the sync dates back from where I originally set it, but I can't find any way of editing the setup for this channel sync once you've set it up. But what you can do on this page is click on Manage YouTube Videos. Now, if you do that, it shows you how your syncing is progressing. It shows the ones that have been copied over already, completed, and shows you the ones which are pending. Mine seem to have been stuck on a certain video pending for ages. I'll just have a quick look, see where that is right now. Oh, there we go. There's where the pending ones start. I think it's still progressing, but it seems to have been stuck on that Lord of the Rings one for ages. But anyway, the point is, as I scrolled down here, you probably saw that next to the status line, the completed or pending, there is a video license column. Now, I swear that video license column was not there the first time I went through the channel sync and how to do it. But it is now there. It tells you which licensing option it's putting the synced videos from YouTube up as. And as you can probably see, it is Rumble only. So now at least we know what they're doing. Now, I'm kind of surprised they haven't done everything except YouTube, but maybe they were just playing it safe, and it's a reasonable option to do. So everything they've copied across from YouTube using the YouTube channel sync goes up on the Rumble only license. So your videos will be on YouTube because that's where they started, and they will now also be on Rumble. So anyone playing stuff through Rumble will potentially get advertising, and you will get advertising revenue from it. Which again, that links back to the video I also just put up about, yes, Rumble are actually paying advertising revenue. I have the evidence. The immense amount of money that's just rolled into, well, I'm not even sure if it's rolled into my bank account yet, but the potential tsunami of cash coming from Rumble is just incredible to behold. If you haven't seen that first video, go back and watch it now. You'll be amazed at what you see. Anyway, I hope this is helpful. I hope this has at least been vaguely entertaining. And so until the next video, to all my viewers, listeners, and watchers, take care.